So today we're going to do a little product review on the universal square. We're going to be brief with it because it's got a lot of functions. It is basically a redesigned version of the regular good old-fashioned speed square. The reason why I like this a little better these days is because if I'm doing framing, it makes things quicker for me. It does some simple tasks just like this. So I want to mark an intersecting wall on a 2x4 plate. I just mark it just like that. Now, the width of this is exactly the same width as a 2x4. So the 2x4 goes right there. I know exactly where my wall is. Another thing it helps with is that if I want to line the end of these two up, say I'm doing a header across the top and I'm doing a jack stud and a king stud together, I can actually just make it nice and flush at the end. I can pin them together, just pukunk, 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 without having to go here and do all this stuff. Makes for a very, very easy install, very easy to build then. Another thing that's really cool is that, like a regular speed square, is that you have angles. You have hips and valleys. So to say you want to do an angle on a piece of wood, you just rock it up like this. Say there's 65 degrees. There's 65 degrees. I just line it up right here. I make my mark, and there's my angle there. So it's good in that sense as well. One of the things that I find to be genius with it is that if I'm locating foundation bolts. So if you can see right here, I can locate a foundation bolt with this and then make my mark down here. It makes it easy so I'm not cutting holes here and making them way, way too big and then trying to slip it on top of. And man, there's a lot that this does. I'm actually going out of breath. Another great thing is, say this is my foundation wall here and it's the corner. Now, big problem is a lot of times I'll work by myself or I'll send somebody else to work by themselves. So if they're doing a foundation and they're trying to mark for this bottom plate, now it's tough to do that chalk line if you're all by yourself. You're not going to pop a nail in concrete. So now you can just put this like that, and by force it stays there. Hook your, again, this is a tape measure, not a chalk line. Hook your chalk line on like that and then make that line and snap it, and you're doing it all by yourself. Now, I've only scratched the surface of what this can do, so check out their website to find out all the amazing things that this can do, and I think it's going to be something you're going to want in your tool pouch. Yeah, because it's in mine.